the truth, but there's no question that therapy has rendered not just men weaker, by the way, I would say, but women weaker as well.
Wow. Where to begin? Candace Owens, in a few seconds of pure manifestation of utter ignorance, is dismissing in the most general statement ever expressed the role, the function, the purpose of a therapeutic journey and the benefit that dealing with one's trauma has and the necessity of that journey. What her limited thinking is showing is that she's incorporating all kinds of therapists in one pot of whiny, complaining millennials that are just self-absorbed in their own misery. How ignorant is this? How narrow-minded is this? There is, like in any profession, there is good therapy, there is bad therapy, there is better therapists and worse therapists. So now we are going to extrapolate a universal statement about a whole category and a whole field that has existed for many, many years, that has enhanced the human quality of life because Harry has decided to bring to the surface in a global scale all his family's issues and has not been advised properly, is just bringing down his own family in a self-absorbed childish display, most likely very badly advised by his therapist. I would love to meet this therapist or whichever advices he has. So because of this one man, this one immature child man, let's go and destroy a category. But let's hear more what Candace has to say. Really, really curious.
I think it kind of became a millennial thing. I think we started this trend that it made you brave and it made you strong if you talked about how not brave and how not strong you are. This is sort of the it's okay to not be okay thing, something that was thought up probably by some psychology majors and some people that graduated and said, you know what, I've realized it's okay to not be okay.
Candace, let me ask you, you're using this, it's okay not to be okay. Yeah, it is okay not to be okay. But there is no correlation between that statement and that truth and bringing a family down. I don't see where the connection is. Are you trying to speak about this one person that is self-absorbed and using his childhood trauma as an excuse not to take any responsibility? Is that what you're doing? And for that one person, are you now dismissing years and years and decades of studies and advancement in the understanding of the impact of trauma? Are you able, maybe not, to make a distinction between confronting one's trauma in a constructive way, in a therapeutic setting in which one comes out taking full responsibility? This is therapy, when you take ownership of your pain and you change the rest of your life, impacting positively other people. Between that and someone else that is still in a childish mode, that is on a destructive and self-destructive mission, that is a victim, that is attracted a manipulative, controlling individual to hand the power to her. Are you able to make the distinction between good therapy, the impact of therapy in society, the necessity of therapy, the benefit of therapy, and then this one single individual? And the fact that it's in a global scale is the reason why you're dismissing a whole field? Is this what I'm listening? But let's hear more.
And you sort of feel like people are going into therapy and they're actually becoming worse people, likely because their therapist is telling them that literally everything they do is okay and can be understood, right? As long as you talk about all the bad things that you're doing and all the bad things that you're feeling, then it's all right. It's totally fine. You are a better human being for it. And we know that isn't true. I guess probably the most prime example in recent memory being Prince Harry.
So people are becoming worse people. Who are these people that you're referring to? Are you talking for the whole universe? Are you the holder of the knowledge of what all people in all kinds of therapies, with all kinds of therapists, are achieving through therapy? Or this is just an opportunity to produce a video because there is one man that has shown not to have gone or completed the therapeutic journey that is constructive, bringing him to a level of maturity and accountability because of this one man? Who are all these people that you seem to know of? Because I'm in the profession and my clients come out of that journey empowered, taking full ownership, not blaming anybody, not bitching on anybody, not bringing to any public display anyone's private journey. This is an inner work that brings you to a level of self-accountability, self-reliance, and absolute ownership. So what kind of therapy have you done? Or maybe none. It sounds like you haven't. So maybe good therapy is something you should explore so that you don't come out with these absurd generalistic statements, because you're damaging a profession, a category where you're not damaging, but you are just not even knowledgeable, documented, and it seems to me quite ignorant on the matter. So here you go. That's my take.